Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we're going to do the unboxing for this Nokia X, which is the first Android phone by Nokia. We also have the Nokia X Plus and the XL, but they haven't been launched yet. They'll be launching in the next few months. So let's do the unboxing of this Nokia X and let's have a first look at the same. So here we have the Nokia X, and before I break the seal, let's see the pricing. The price quoted on the box is 9,499, but Nokia quoted a market price of around 8,600. But I purchased this unit from Faisal Communications for just 7,900 rupees. So on the box it just says Nokia X, and this is a dual SIM version. Nothing else on the back. Again, it gives basic specification. It sports a 4-inch screen with a resolution of 480 by 800, and it sports a 1 GHz processor. That's a Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 Play processor, and obviously it has 3G and Wi-Fi connectivity also. And let's quickly now break the seal and let's have a look at this, and we'll also do the first boot for this device. And we get the device itself, and this one is actually available in multiple colors. I opted for the black one, but you do have a lot of other colors also available in the market. And let's see what else do we get. We get this dual SIM booklet, and it gives you basic info about this device. Again, the interesting thing about this Nokia X is that though it's an Android device, but it's not completely stock. It's a custom skin that Nokia has built in. And we get a power brick also, and the micro USB cable is actually attached to that. So that is interesting. This is actually pretty interesting. I didn't expect red colored earphones. Looks decent. That is interesting. And again, I'll let you guys know how is the audio quality. I'll test it. We do also have a actually microphone over here, but interestingly I don't see any buttons here to take or end call, so that's actually pretty interesting. And we have the battery here. Let's take that out, and it's a 1500 milliampere battery. It's a BYD BN battery. So again, it's a Nokia branded battery. So let's try to do the first boot for this device, and let's have a closer look at this Nokia X. We do have this protective cover. Let me see if I can take it out. Let's take it out later. I'll just open this device, and let me try to open it. And yeah, you can pry it open like this. Actually, many of the Nokia phones, it's difficult to open them. Yeah, it opens. And actually, initially it looks very similar to what many of the Nokia Lumia phones, like the Lumia 520. Again, as you can see, we can add our 2 SIM cards over here, and it also accepts a micro SD card, so that is interesting. I'll add the SIM cards and the micro SD cards a bit later. Let's quickly just put in the battery and do the first boot. Regarding the camera, again, you'll notice that we don't get any LED flash, and it's a 3 megapixel fixed focus camera. We have the Nokia branding, and the back is actually pretty nice. It's that soft rubber type finish, and we have the opening for the speakerphone. And let's power it on. The power button is here, the volume rocker is over here. Let's see if we have any juice, and it gave me haptic feedback. And let's see if by the time it boots, if I'm able to take this out, this protective cover. Yes, and it says Nokia. By the time it boots, I'll give you an overview. We have the 3.5mm headphone jack, the volume rocker, the power button, as I said. On the bottom we have the micro USB cable that we use for charging, and actually it looks like it's booted. We don't get any front facing camera on this model. The other 2 models are the X Plus, that has higher RAM. This Nokia X has just 512 MB of RAM, and also the X Plus has higher RAM, and that's also larger in size. That sports a 5-inch screen. So again, let's just configure it, and let's use English. Again, it says it's going to activate, so let's continue. And now it's just giving us a basic info that we can swipe from left edge to unlock a phone. As I told you, it's not using very stock Android. The UI is very customized UI by Nokia, and so it's giving a mini tutorial kind of a thing, so that's nice. So we have two gestures, swipe from the top and also swipe from the bottom, so that is interesting. So let's just hit OK, and we can also drag down for a search. Again, it's dual SIM, so it is booted. It did not ask us a lot of questions. Let me see if I can go to settings. Yes, settings icon is here, and let me just go to display, and let me go to the brightness tab. Oh, it's very interesting to see that it does have auto brightness sensor. That is pretty interesting, because I did not expect that it might have the auto brightness sensor at this price point. So interesting. And we also have this interesting thing called screen double tap. Tap the screen twice to wake your phone. So that is very interesting. And we also have a glance feature that we saw in some of the Lumia phones. Definitely this phone feels like, what do you say, a mix between the Nokia Asha and the Lumia phones. Let's see if what does it say if we go to about the phone. And again, as I told you, it is running custom version of what do you say, Android, and Nokia is calling it just it does not say Android version, it just says Nokia X software platform. Internally, this is actually built up upon the Android AOSPK ROM that is based on the Android version 4.1.2, that is Jelly Bean. So this is interesting. Let's just move out of the settings. Let me also talk about the internal storage. Let's see how much do we get. Actually, by default, we do have 4 GB of internal storage. And this looks familiar if you have used an Android, looks like that. So we do have about 1.15 GB that is available to you. We can also add a micro SD card. I'll add a micro SD card and let you guys know how it goes. Let me just quickly connect to my Wi-Fi network, and it's connecting to my Wi-Fi network now, and it's actually connected. Interesting thing is that we just have this back button over here, and this is the UI. And actually looks like kind of, what do you say, Lumia phones tile interface, and I believe we can move around the tile. So let me just try that. Actually, we have a lot of applications that are pre-installed, Fruit Ninja, etc., a lot of games. So I think so that due to that only that 1.15 GB of space is available. I'll try to uninstall these games and see if I'm able to release the storage. And as you can see, you can just resize it like this if you want. Also, you can make the icons bigger like this, that we have seen in Nokia Lumia phones. So that is interesting. And if we swipe from the left, this is the fast lane. If you have used the, what do you say, Nokia Asha phones, it's something like that. So whatever you did recently will be shown over here. So let's just quickly just fire up the web browser as we are connected to my internet connection. And this is interesting. It shows a list of sites. Let's go to Google. Looks nice. Let's try to go to our website. That's tech2buzz.com. Again, this is the keyboard, and it does make sound when you type around. And let's just go to our website and see how it behaves. And as you have noticed, it loaded the site actually decently, and pinch to zoom is happening, but it is not very fast if you notice. And I think so that's due to the RAM. It has just 512 MB of RAM. But let's try to open one of the stories, because we have a YouTube video embedded, and let's see how this Nokia X handles that. Let me change the orientation, and that was fairly quick, no issues. Let us try to play back this video. And yeah, it is trying to play, so that's interesting, but it gave me an error. Oh, so that's interesting. I'll test it a lot more. I'll try it with some other browsers. Actually, you don't get access to the Google Play Store with this. Nokia has their own custom Play Store with this one. But Nokia says that you can sideload many of the Android apps. According to Nokia's press release, around 75% of the Android apps are compatible with this phone. So actually it's not able to play this YouTube video, so let me get out. I'll test that a lot when I test this phone. I'll be doing a full in-depth review for this phone in the next couple of days. So that's for the web browsing, and we just have this back button, as I told you. We don't have a dedicated home button also, so it's kind of interesting, and it might take some time to get used to this UI, I would say. And I'm just hitting back. So let's look at the store. This is the Nokia store, and it says that we need to update it. So let me just quickly update it. I'm on a fairly fast connection, and it's installing it, and it says the store is updated. So let's just go there. I don't know, it vanished. So that's, oh yeah, it came back. So that's the store, and I'll accept the terms or whatever. So this is the Nokia store from which you can download Android apps, and looks like basic apps are there: Sony Live, Twitter. We have Opera Mini browsers, TuneIn Radio. So do let me know if you want that I search for some specific apps to see if they are available or not. Let's try this Subway Surfer. That's a very popular game. There is a minor lag that I noticed. So Subway Surfer, it says play strategy. I'll try to, in fact, sideload some games, etc., and see how it works. Before I end this quick unboxing video about this Nokia X, let's also look at the camera. The camera is just a 3 megapixel shooter, but let's just quickly have a look at it. And we don't have any flash. We don't even have that tap to focus. We just have a button to take the snap, and there is actually some delay. We have basic settings. We have anti-banding, ISO, noise reduction, etc. Let's look at the photograph that we took just now. There is a little bit of noise, but again, it's just a 3 megapixel camera, and we don't even have a LED flash. So that's it for now for this quick unboxing of this Nokia X dual SIM version. Again, do let me know if you have any particular questions regarding this device in the YouTube comment section. I'll try to include them in my review, and I'll also make some other videos regarding the Nokia X. So stay tuned to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.